event once a year, and that's during the Vacation Bible School season. We have 200 youth during Vacation Bible School. We have 100 youth. And then after Vacation Bible School, we have 0 youth. But during Vacation Bible School, we do what you said, Jocelyn. We invest. We spend the money, we gas up the bus. Am I right? Yeah. Y'all can be at church if y'all want to. We gas up the bus, we get the best teachers. We get food.
Yes.
But most importantly, we gas up the bus, we get food, and we prepare for these young people.
That's right.
And during that week, we have a phenomenal result. And then after that week, if it's not Vacation Bible School, it could be a youth event. It could be whatever. And that's why youth respond. But all I am saying here is do this. I know it sounds radical. Everybody say cancel.
Cancel.
Vacation Bible School.
Vacation Bible School. Now, are you saying that for shock factor? Because I love Vacation Bible School.
Absolutely. If we do Vacation Bible School 52 weeks out of the year, line wrapped around the church. Put that same energy that you do during Vacation Bible School 52 weeks. Because you get the best leaders, you get the best teachers, you get creative, and then the energy goes down. And then the youth ministry does what? Decline. You spend $100 extra during that week. You say, hey, Deacon, we're going to need a little bit extra gas to go in the bus so we can go get these kids. But if you go in your churches and you do a gas check your gas receipts, and then look in your church and see how many youth you have. $0 in gas is going to be what? 0 youth. That is the easy. Oh, I'm standing up. That is the easiest element ever. If you go get them, they will come. But you got to get them how many weeks out of the year? 52. 52 weeks out of the year. If you don't get them, what's going to happen? You will not have them. We all know in this room the churches that are booming, that are going to go do what? Get them. Instead of being jealous and shaming those churches.
Right. Preaching.
God bless you. All we have to do is get a little gas money and do what? Go get them. Do it. Right. Yes. Okay. I'm feeling.
No.
Feeling
You feel right away.
Authorish.
You should. But I think what you're suggesting, what I'm hearing from that is a concept that you reference in your book, is that youth are in charge. And I don't think we give enough attention to that often. Children are going to tell us what they like, what they dislike, but we're often not listening or paying attention to those messages. And today, kids are communicating in ways in which they weren't 5, 10, 15 years ago. So how can we pay attention to what children are saying?
First of all, this is a funny story. Am I okay, y'all? Are y'all bored? I remember teaching in a congress, a convention, and it was this young man said, Mr. Alphaeus, and I was doing something on my laptop like I'm always doing. I'm doing choir rehearsals with laptops, and it was during break time. He said, Mr. Alphaeus, pull my ephod. He said, Mr. Alphaeus, and I said, wait one moment. He said, Mr. Alphaeus, and it was 3 minutes passed. And I turned around, and that young man had his hand on his nose. He said, my nose bleeding. And it really scared me because he had blood on his lips and his shirt. And I said, man, if I would have ignored that young man long enough, he could have bled to death. I know that's extreme, y'all. But we know young people in our families, in our churches, that are pulling our coattails, saying, Mr. Alphaeus, we're too preoccupied, too busy, and they're bleeding to death. Selah, they're bleeding to death. I mean, it scared me half to death. So we absolutely cannot let our young people bleed to death. I don't know what question you was asking, but...
No, I think what you're saying, though, is that we have to pay attention. We have to be vigilant about ensuring that we're protecting the seed that God has given us as sowers. And so we need to pay attention to the signals that kids are suggesting.
Yes.
And again, they're saying so much sometimes, and today they have technology that keeps them engrossed and engaged so often. So what are some of the things that, from your vantage point that you've witnessed from paying attention to you?
First of all, these young people, can I have my phone? Young